Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Moonmist and we're going to be continuing to play some more Phoenix Wright. So hopefully everyone's doing a good day, good night, wherever you currently are located. So let us go ahead and continue. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue with part 4 in episode 3. Man, hopefully this is the last try for this episode, hopefully. This is getting quite so long circus act. Okay, so good morning, Max. Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkly self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working myself up. Teehee. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina. Ooh. How fabulous, Sweetie Pie Princess. You came to watch my performance today. Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you're gonna fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my Sweetie Pie Princess doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is. Well, Mac, it looks like it's time for the curtain to rise. I see you later today. I'm going to be a member of the audience. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning to you, pal. Everybody, let's get ready to get that stuck in legal mumbo jumbo. Hello, can you go? Mo. Top of the morning to you, governor. Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms like higher brain functions. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. My, thanks. Oh, how are you today, right? Well, I've got a feeling that I'm gonna be facing against real corporate. I mean, Arco. Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. And if I got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm already used to it already. I just mean I won't be able to press him like I could the other witnesses. What are you gonna do then, Nick? I guess today we're just gonna have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we were gonna rely on evidence. It's the only way we're gonna get past Arco to tell and to the truth. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyway, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. You want us to make sure that Regina watches? Yes, that's what I brought her here to the court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know what happens when people die. They just don't become stars. Maybe I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Oh. Well, that's true. Mo does make a point. Alright. Time for court. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Gallica. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Ms. Von Karma, you may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. The one who saw Maximilian Gallica fly off from the scene of the crime. Oh. It's gonna be Arco, isn't it? Order, order. I had a feeling that something like this would come up. Due to this revision, we are now preparing to explain how the defendant flew that night. After explanation, the prosecution will present if needed to arise. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. Poor Gumshoe, true. He always gets the short end of the stick. Very well, please call your witness to the stand. Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. True. Because we're going to be walking on a very thin tightrope, as that. Name and occupation. Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Arco. I'm employed as an acrobat of the very, very big circus. What were you doing at the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you'll see the witness's room near the crime scene. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. I feel like he's able to keep his birds in here. They're really adorable little birds. The green one's adorable, and the little white one's also a little adorable with a little top. Yellow top. It was just after 10 p.m. I was resting on my bed. Around the time, I heard a loud thump noise from outside the window. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Gallica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. That's an interesting testimony. This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution needed to add. All that's left to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. You hold it. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who foolishly feels the foolishest sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Wright. Just as your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with this witness's testimony? In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There is no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Alright. But I don't know what evidence I need though. So I'm gonna have to press everything. Okay, press. You said that you were resting in bed? One would assume that you turned off the lights on your room, correct? That is correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains? Oh look, another bird. No, this one has a big beak. Oh, there it goes. I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm too busy. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers. No! The witness would proceed with his testimony. Around the time, yes, okay, we heard the thwomp. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you say that you were resting in bed? That is correct. But why would you still be able to hear the sounds from the outside? I was indeed. Pressing Arco doesn't seem to get results. But maybe something was contradictory in what he just said now. Maybe. There's a huge contradiction in the testimony and what the testimony that was just given. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of contradiction? Oh, What would make it hard for him to hear the sound? No, probably not that either. I don't think I have any proof, to be honest. Check this. No, that's not gonna help. Circus map? Probably not. I probably don't have evidence, to be honest. Yeah, I probably don't. Yeah, I don't think I have evidence, to be honest. I don't think I get back out, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to present something. I'm gonna have to take a point, which is unfortunate. This is... What in the world is this? Oh. You just don't get it, do you, Mr. Phoenix, right? What don't I get? You're not going to be able to get through this without just your usual bluff routine. Your client looks to be ready to take off once again. Look straight towards a guilty verdict. You are bluffing? I will not forgive any more mockery of this made of this court. Whoops, yes indeed, whoops. Witness, would you mind repeating your testimony? Certainly. Oh, okay, so as long as I don't get any penalties, I think I should be fine. So that's good. So I need to figure out something. Well, let's just continue pressing on for right now. Okay, so let's press this one. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure. You know what could it actually be? The bust. It could have been the bust, now that I think about it. Because the bust was missing during this whole thing. See, this thing probably was the thing that was flying actually, now I think about it. Because it was missing. And I don't think they ever found it. I think I solved it. It's the bust that was missing. Because he just said it could have been a mannequin, perhaps a large figure. Or it could have been that bust. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is possible. You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix, right? Specify the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night. I believe it was a human. Dang, I just strengthened his testimony. I wonder if Arthur's statement jives with this fact. There's a contradiction. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. It could have been the bust. And there's a contradiction with the evidence. She's right, let's do some evidence. Do you have evidence to support your claim of contradiction? Yes. I think I do. If my correction's right, it could have been the bust. No? Dang it. Okay. I guess I can't do the bust. But I think I'm onto something, though. Alright. So let's just keep going, I guess. But I think I'm on the right track. Flying by the window. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. Ooh, the light's off. You will still be able to see clearly of a human fly by your window? The safety lights lit just enough for me to see. But honestly, there's only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white rose up front. Did you see anything of any other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat and the cloak that wrapped around his body. I was convinced that the person I saw was Max Gallica. The more I press him, the more less results I get to get. But maybe there's something fishy about this last... I don't know. I'm still not really sure, to be honest. What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. Until I can find a clear contradiction, I better not overdo it. Yeah, probably. Okay, so now this one's a dreaming. When did you start thinking that what you saw wasn't a dream? That's not important. I believe the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance within the witness's memory. Just to make sure, let's ask the witness. No. Objection. This is sustained. Don't sustain that. Michael must be lying about what he saw, right? Of course he is. Now, the challenge will be to expose his lies to the court. We'll put the pedal to the metal, Nick. Okay. I have to figure out which one I did contradict, but which... I have a feeling it is the best that they saw. But how can he prove it, though? That's the question. How can he prove it? We still can't... Wait. According to I heard a large swamp from outside the window. So the swamp probably was the bust hitting the window, probably. Then you saw something flying right by the window. You only saw him from what it looked like from behind. Let me save. 'Cause I'm not really sure exactly, to be honest, but I have a feeling it might be the bus, but I'm not really sure. Okay, I heard the thwomp, soft flying. You thought you were dreaming. Heard the large thwomp. I really don't know. It's like, I'll just press this one and try the bus statue thing. And this one. Okay, so it's a contradiction, maybe? Hopefully? Yes, I know. You want evidence? Yes, I know. No. Okay, well, that didn't work. Just after 10, you were resting in your room. Around the time you heard a large thwomp. In a few moments, you saw someone flying right by your window. It was Max Gallica, but I only saw him from behind. But that's who you looked. Ah, jeez. Yeah, okay, this is actually pretty hard for me. Safety lines, but you're not sure. To be honest, not enough for this. The way it could have been the person's back, could have been a white rose from the back. Clearly saw the silk cat in the right cloak. But what, there's something fishy? Maybe, but I'm not really sure. Yes, I know you want some evidence. What would the evidence be? Man, this is really hard. The bronze statue. I already tried the bronze statue. Didn't work. But it could have been something, because it's only in the back. Silk cat? No. Oh, wait, the music stopped. What do you mean? The silk cat. What about the silk cat? Only saw Max's head on that as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down at your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I am in. Just look outside the window is just tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame because you wouldn't have noticed the silk hat was found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? This is the hat that does not belong to the ringmaster, belongs to Max. I'm afraid not. No matter how you may look at it, this is Max's silk hat. What are you getting on with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats? No, he only has one hat. No, this is handmade, one of a kind model, made only for Maximilian Gallica, which means Arco. That's you've been flipping on the stand. Uh-oh. Order. Now what you object now? As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this courtroom today? Oh, I can see. Okay, I can see. Okay, so, he might have a grudge against Max, that's for sure. I technically could see that Arco's the real culprit. Let's go with Max, has a grudge against Max. Perhaps it's because Arco has a grudge against the defendant, which is why he was trying to frame Max. No. Why me? What did I do? Never get your fat head in the way of the whip bent on fighting justice. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I have no interest in your silly little theories. He has a grudge against the defendant, huh? You wouldn't happen to have proof of that. Well, that's the thing. Mr. Wright, thanks to you, I got my head slashed down by Miss Von Karma's whip. I don't like getting hit for nothing, so how about you answer with an explanation? Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth and here we go. Okay, so you're back at the beginning. Okay. So it wasn't the grudge. Okay, so Argo's the real culprit then. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defendant accuses Argo himself. On this occasion? Accuses Argo? What in the world are you accusing him of? Honestly, we accuse him of being the murderer of Mr. Russell Brary. Miss Wright, are you serious? Dead serious, Your Honor. I think your trip to the circus has served you very well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's heart and mind. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough to be almost scary. I get a cough, I'll be right back. Okay. He is staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to see a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone takes a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things. See, even a silver of common sense makes it clear that accusations is ludicrous. She's right. Way to pick on the disabled of you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head. See that, Mr. Phoenix? Right? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. Ugh. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Argo is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is trying to plan and making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Argo has an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Argo have an accomplice? Oh... No. Nothing. This must be where we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Not this time, Von Karma. What? You're not going to suck me into this one. What are you blabbing about, Mr. Wright? There's no one accomplice. Argo planned and committed the murder all by himself. I actually need some water. Oh no, do I even have water? Okay. I am out of water, but I got some water in me. Ugh, but I forgot to refill my water bottle, but it's okay. Hopefully my throat's not that bad. I have a little scratchy in my throat. Okay, order. What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm gonna have to prove it, how it all fits together. I have to show how Argo murdered Russell Brary. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can't do and what I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, then let's do it. Mr. Phoenix, right? If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Where he was, huh? Probably in his room. It's an office, he was here the entire time. That's Argo's room. Pretty simple, huh? Argo wasn't able to leave his lodgings by himself. In that case, there can only be one answer. Argo didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What, are you nuts? What do you say, Mr. Dingling? That's an interesting theory. That's it. Considering that what you propose is impossible. Yes, that is. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. As the witness has stated, your assertions is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You got a point. Seems like you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defense was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Are you sure that was... But are we sure that that was the true... That was someone? It could have been just the bust, like I was saying. Could have been the bust. So yeah, I'm still sticking with that theory that it was the bust. Because the bust is missing. We never found it, so probably. Mo said that what he saw Max, didn't he? Yeah, and that's when he was lifting the bust up. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how did you think that I killed them? I can't leave my room. I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of legal buffet. Be careful, Nick, if you mess up here. She's right. I can't mess up here. I gotta give this one more serious thought. I'm sure Arco killed the ringmaster. And he did it while he was in his room, no doubt about it. Time to enlighten us on how Mr. Dingley committed the crime, Mr. Wright. Okay, he could have just dropped the bust on him. Wait, he did die by a blunt force, right? That's how he died? Let me see. Yeah, blunt force trauma, so technically he could have just dropped the bust on top of the ringmaster's head. That killed him instantly. He slumped over the thingy, the case. He's probably holding it. Yeah. No, wait, okay, no. Okay, so what I'm gonna assume. The wooden box was exactly where Argo put it. Or someone put it. I don't know who, but Argo probably put the box there. The ringmaster went to go pick it up because the ringmaster wasn't sure exactly why it was there. Then he dropped the bust. Argo dropped the bust, and that killed them. And yeah, of course, the bust was wearing the cape, probably. I don't know. I don't know how it was wearing the cape, but we'll see. But, sure, prevent evidence. I'm going to present some evidence. So what did Mr. Dingley use to commit the crime of the murder against... Wait, what did Mr. Dingley use to commit the crime of the murder against Barry? Okay. If my theory's correct, but I don't know. Bust. What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem is, the item is... Wait, the problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bust is quite a large bust, and it's quite life-size, and also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee certain death? Especially if you dropped it from a third-story window. Uh-oh, the birdies left. See, this is how Arco was able to kill the ringmaster with the force of gravity and Maximilian Gallica's ample bust. Order. So, you're saying that this bust fell onto the ringmaster? A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck with a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible. Well, Argo's an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. Mr. Dingley, how do you respond to these charges? Yep, there goes the birdies again. Well, Argo's a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting closer to the truth. Well, Arco, you can't run away from this now. I'd watch what you say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, what? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is maternal to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself. Test model, you say? On Karma. She's using this testimony as a rouse to stall for time. There is absolutely no need for such testimony. The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond. Defense's objection is overruled. Why can't he see things my way for once in a while? Mr. Dingley, I'm sorry, but we'll need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request an expert testimony. The witness will have no problems, however, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. That one will sink to any lows to win a case. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of the bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? Not if you put the box there. I have no doubts in this regards of this witness's testimony. It's important for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could have not known where the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have just lead to even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I still like to proceed with my cross-examination. He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. Can't let her get to me now. Got to focus. Alright. So you probably put the box. So let's see. Okay, upper stomach, would have been impossible. There's no way it could have experienced force in the lower body. That makes it impossible, let alone. Okay, so maybe press on this one. If not, we'll press on everything. Why do you say it would be impossible? Allow me to explain. You accept the fact that I was carrying the bus. I couldn't see out below the window. Thus, there is no way that I could have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Well, I suppose you got a point. Hey, Nick. Huh? What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sort of like... He knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he dropped the bust. That does make sense. If only I could prove it somehow. So, that Arco knew the location of ringmaster's head without looking down. I think I've already explained things significantly. If all that you do is just drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all. If all I had to do was drop it, you're right, I could have done that. However, there's no way that I could have landed a direct hit on the ringmaster's head. That kind of makes sense. Makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it, Mr. Wright? Argo's strong enough to lift up the bust. The main problem is how he could aim for the ringmaster's head. I wonder if he used some kind of tool to aim for the ringmaster. That's the take, Nick. Show him what you got. I have to be careful. I have to find something that fits perfectly with this case. I don't remember finding any sort of tool. Maybe you overlook something. Oh, it's the box. It's the box. But I have to figure out where, like, exactly how. Do I just present it? I don't know. Not really sure if we have to just present it. Well, we'll just go through everything just in case. Have you ever lifted up the bus before? No, I never actually lifted it with my own two hands, but I should get to it. Don't you think? I can't let money outdo me. Money? That crazy monkey has lifted Max's bus before? Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Dingling. What have you been doing to keep in shape? Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to the trapeze or the tightrope. You don't say. But no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything. Uh-oh. Neither am I, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wouldn't lose either, Nick. Whoa. How did the discussion turn against me all of a sudden? I suppose you could say that I'm stronger than the average bear. And why is that? Because if I were to do that, I ended up falling out of the window myself. I still haven't got much feeling back in my legs yet. So you couldn't even throw the bust out the window. How long do you think your recovery will take? You have to remember that my nerves were severely damaged, and I'm currently undergoing some extreme intensive rehabilitation, but it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%. Let me remind you of another very important point. If the witness can carry the bust, he would not be able to see out the window below the window. The Mason podcast were okay, so we already done everything that we could. We pressed on everything, so I did choose something. This would make it unrealistic to drop the bust on him, don't you think? It makes it impossible to have no location. So what if I present, what if I present the box? Okay, so I was right. Marco? You didn't really need to lean out the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time what the ringmaster's head was going to be. But precisely, I may add. Your silly hinting that things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix, right? Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job at hinting. Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. Maybe we should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over. The same. Oh, did someone else? I don't know. Well, it's okay. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means this wooden box was the only place there at the scene of the crime, already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment the ringmaster lifted up the wooden box. Which means the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean, if the bust were to fall upon the point that marked out by the wooden box, there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim. No. Order. This is unbelievable. Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. I'll just gotta keep going. There's only one way to get from here forward. So the next question I have is, who placed a wooden box at the scene? It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and that's all he had to do was lower it down. Now, allow me to whip some sense in you, Mr. Wright. Ow. The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when the box was lifted. When he lifted the box, that's why the box was so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. The box was most particularly featured. Oh, the weight. The box was remarkably weighed. According to the current records, it weighs about 20 pounds. Just to lift the wooden box would have required... Oh, I see. It would have squat down and lifted up with their body, wouldn't you say? That's exactly what I'm trying to point out. The box is also very large. The box is also carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? That is correct. To lift up the box, you would have to squat down. Which means, no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Fool. Oh, the bird's back. Oh, and there it goes. Does he even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imagination skills. Did you do it? Did you place the wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a valid imagination, but I would never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? Yes, I do. Of course you remember, it was on top of the table at the cafeteria. Then, what happened to it? I'd like to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodgings of myself. That means you understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? Money? Didn't you say the money could have lifted it? You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget, you said there is no accomplice. No. Well, technically, the monkey's not really an accomplice, since it's technically not human, so, I don't know. That could be a kind of a loophole, maybe. Tell us exactly how the witness could have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Yep, we definitely have a problem here, but there's no place to be perplexed. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happened once and for all. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room? Money? A monkey? Everyone knows Money. He loves shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist's ring. So, are you saying the witness had the monkey steal the bust? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Arco's room. Arco's room? The bust was bronze, but wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes, read the courtroom records. Had shiny cards. My, those are some very nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Arco? Money is just a strong monkey, right? It's very easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate. Order? Order? I said order! Miss Von Karma! Where's the bust in question at this moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. This is rather strange of turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as a murder weapon. Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Arco saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Uh-oh, the birds are away. Anyway, I think we're more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that is the entire possibility that Arco was the one that was the murderer. Moron. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright's argument was so circular. I'm sorry, a bit daisy, however. The argument does hold water. There's no denying that. No. Don't seem so flamboozled, especially on this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute more important thing, Mr. Wright. And what is that? You should know. You forgot that the fraud of a magician client was spotted at the scene of the crime. Yeah. There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. That is true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn the trial around. When the murder occurred, there was 2 people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other one was the murderer himself. Answer this, and only this, Mr. Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw? That would be the bust. You saw Max's butt. No. I asked who the other person Mo saw at the scene. The evidence was nothing to do with the question. No, it definitely is. On contrary, Monfrey, it does indeed have something to do with this question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he didn't actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. How is that possible? It's simple, really. What Mo saw was that night with Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette of what he saw was wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one of those off one of those cards in the bust's hands. Idiot! Who in the right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Just wait a moment, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree? Duh, you caught me. Let's say that you have it, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna save. So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That is a question. It could have been Russellberry himself, since he probably was the one wearing it. Because there's only one cloak, right? So... Okay, now this one's kind of a tricky. Because Russellberry was wearing the coat. Or the cloak, yeah, the cloak. And Arco probably couldn't have put it on there. Now this is actually tricky. Russellberry himself? Fool? Him? Are you saying that was the victim himself? Russellberry? That's what I'm saying. I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust? Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. Then what would be the right way to putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself. Nick, do you really have a handle on this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm fine putting the pieces all together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyway. Alright. So if you want to know what really happened that night, then let's step back in time. Oh, gone back time travel. Arco used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene of then attached the rope to the bust, and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room, and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him at night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging. But none other than the ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trillo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. That's when Arco took his chance and released the rope. And this is where the magic happens. At the very instant the bust hit the victim, bam, and the cloak magically went on the bust. You just wait a second there, Mr. Phoenix, right? As much as you try, as much as you scheme, it just can't be true. It can't be. It's really a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. The circus isn't over yet. What? Ooh. It's the impact of the bust on that victim threw the cloak up and snagged into the bust. The impact also caused the sound of a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out at his window, the cloak was already been snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Arco naturally went to pull out his murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea Mo saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because he's in a wheelchair and couldn't see outside of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up, which made it look like it was flying. Ooh, flying. And that's how the magical murder disappeared into the sky came to be. So, you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Arco, it could have only been you. Nope, the other bird's back. Arco's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. but his, but he has come to the end of his rope now. Oh, what now? You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale, but do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? Evidence? In this court, there's only two things that matter. Proof, the power of evidence, and the power of my whip. Uh-oh. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. Miss Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, they say they want evidence. Oh no, they want more evidence, huh? Hopefully you have evidence. I just explained how there is only can be one possible murder method, but there is still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay then, who's that? Get out of this game. That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you can unveil the trick to this magic case. Okay, Okay, now this is kind of hard. You want hard proof that has unveiled the trick to this magic case. Okay, this is I don't know. What would be? I don't know. That one I don't know at all. It's just a bust photo. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe this thing. Maybe. Oh, I got all the proof, so let's just go with that. Did I do it? Oh. Try again. Dang it. Oh, geez, the bird's attacking me now. Dang. If they had been silent for 2 more seconds, I would have been screamed. Nick, they say they want evidence. I just had to explain there could only be one principle. Contradiction, okay. Some proof, the backs of claims, hard proof, Okay, so it's not that. Okay, the crime scene photo? Nope. Nope, not the crime scene photo. Unusual. What was so unusual? Hard evidence that backs the claim. The chest itself? Nope, not the chest itself either. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to load. Okay, let's go ahead and load. Okay, this one's a little bit more harder. Nick, they say they want evidence. I just have to explain there is only one possible murder method, but there's still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay, then let's use that and get out of this deal. I can't. Oh, to be honest, I can't really remember.
Hey viewers, feel free to join our Discord server with the password the Mooncat to connect with our enchanting community.
Proof.
Let's come together over our shared love for games and anime. Your support brightens our journey.
What it is, to be honest. Proof. What would be proof? This thing? No. Okay, so it's not the possibility report. Dang it. Why didn't Nick let the Mo see again? I already forgot the contradiction. Proof didn't avail the trick. The pepper? I'm just guessing right now. It's not working. The something unusual. What was unusual? The hat? Oh, okay, that would make sense. Okay, so it was the hat. Okay, I see. Let me load. So I don't lose too many points. Okay, so it was the hat. Okay. The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceeding. Yesterday, there was 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat is one, white roses were the other. The theory is just presented explains all of these contradictions. Well, do you ever shut up? Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. It does that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat Mo saw was actually the bus. Makes sense. If you look at that way, then he did see a silk hat. Well, sort of. Fine, you got one, but what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? Remember what the ventriloquist said in court? He said that he was wearing white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony didn't match. The clown said that there is no white roses. I'd like to try to see you try to explain that one. Can you do it, Nick? Of course. I can explain all of it. Ooh, okay, leave. What is that? Please recall the incident where the cloak was snagged onto the bust. Oh, it was reversed, yeah. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what would happen to the white roses? They would be hidden. Oh yeah, hidden. Okay, that makes sense. Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged into the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would have ended up on the back of the bust. Yeah. Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the backside of the bust. Order, order. This is quite a shocking state of affairs. Miss Wright's theory is still sound, but a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep it going down this road for a while and see where it leads. Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel. Nope, I don't think so. They seem too calm. Too calm indeed. Well, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. If there's something making you think I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. This witness feels like there's incredible debt for gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with a relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Argo's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up till now. What do we do? There's no doubting that Argo deeply respected the ringmaster. Argo's motive, It seems like this case isn't over yet. Very well, however, I feel like this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Darling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. Recess. Dang it. To be continued. It's okay. We'll keep this still continuing, so got plenty of time. Alright, so part 1 of the trial done. Now we're on to trial 2. Part 2. I can't believe it, Argo. Pretty shocking, isn't it? It's definitely is. And to think it was the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus. Am I that hated? Argo tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is the kind of the reason why. Hey, pal. If you're going to ignore me after all these trouble, I went to bring you some evidence. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Ah, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyway. No, Detective. Well, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? You got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, Detective? Oh, how about a card trick, Detective? Oh, well, if you insist. Now that we got evidence, now about the evidence you mentioned, what is it? Here you go. Huh? What is this? Yesterday's in Arthur's room? Yep, and I conclude the forensic result. Take a closer look at it later. Wouldn't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this? That's why this is all a secret. Look, details are on the needed-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything, but everything that has happened in this court episode now is gone according to our plan. I don't know. Miss Von Karma doesn't seem to be in control of things just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set in motion. Final plans? That reminds me, I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing's ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. That's all from me too, pal. I'm out of here. Bye, Gumshoe. See you later. What did he mean by that? The very end, the part. I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Ah, don't scare me like that. Looks like there's a very large care package from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. The reception looked kind of like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink all of this before it spoils. An entire dairy worth of milk for me? Oh, see, they love you still. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where we left off. I'd like to continue with Arco's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defendant. Proof of what kind of motive Arco would have to commit this crime. Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling. Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony. Fine, we get to the motive. Wait, are you okay? Just do me a favor, and don't ask questions you don't want to answer to. When we were little, we were abandoned by your parents. That's when the ringmaster of Big Berry Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could have think that Arco would kill the head man that held such esteem. You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why no real need for cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's a question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Arco kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. Yeah, of course, I will. Defense has the right to cross-examine a witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Very well, Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and press. We? Yes, my brother Sean and I. What? You have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Arco? I was 8 and my brother was 4. Your parents were very cruel, weren't they? Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet wonderful people at the Big Berry Circus. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. Oh, sniffle, sniffle. No crying in the courtroom. Let's keep going. The witness may proceed with the testimony. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? It was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had. What about the other people at the circus? That was 15 years ago. Back then, there was very few customers coming in. So no one really had the time to look at after us. They were all worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come to see us with a laugh and a smile. A beautiful story. That's why I always thinking of what I could do to help him. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Arco such a wonderful person? I know, he seems like a nice guy, which makes it so difficult. So, how long have you been a performer? You started off as an acrobat that early on at Bage. I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. But ever since, I've been in incredible physical shape. That's why I also decided to form a group with my brother. We call ourselves the Flying Dingleberries, and nearly a household name. I've only heard them in journaling. Liar. The point is that I want to become useful to the circus. You're a truly remarkable young man. The judges keep looking at Arco almost like a proud father. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? No. How could you say such a thing, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Did you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of the witness's testimony, or a half-hearted memory contained within? You better think about this, Miss Wright, or you better think hard. Ow. No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see the witness ever taking the victim's life. Oh, she just wept. Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say this, but I agree with them. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. I think this will be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that. It's pretty unlikely. Exactly right, Your Honor. Miss Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. I would like to know, can you prove the explanation of why Arco would want the ringmaster dead? Technically, maybe? I know because it was about the lion. Now that it comes this far, there's no way I can answer as no, can I? Oh, this is gonna be good. Very well, then please align the court. Let's see some evidence that will prove our motive for killing the ringmaster. Let me get this over one more time. This is what Arco killed the ringmaster? That is correct. I don't think the defendants would mind confirming something else for me. What exactly are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence? What are you supposed to learn? Looks like you just won the award for biggest failure in court. Ouch, biggest failure in the court. That stings. In recognition of your honor, I bestow upon you some special prize. Yeah, so what was that? Drats. Okay. Okay, this time I won't have doubt in your mind. May the defendant remember that the court is not in charge for practice of her theories. Very well, what is the pledge in line? Let's see some evidence that proves that Arco's motive for the ringmaster. Okay, then no? Let me get this over with. This is why Arco killed the ringmaster, that's correct. I don't think that... Really? The two things that could have been the motive. Okay, I'll try one more time. Okay, so wasn't the accident that happened six months ago, and it's not this thing. Brat? Dang it. Okay, so I guess it doesn't work. Probably I can't prove one. Not yet, anyway, I guess. Nick? Yeah, I don't even have a think about it. It was obviously from the start, Your Honor. The reason that Arco killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? That's because Arco had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Yo! Your foolish attempts to fool us foolish folks is the foolish-hearted foolishness. Did you forget? You made accusations against the witness, didn't you not? I believe it was, this is the real killer of Russell Berry Ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right. And the end of things, Arco. You didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster, did you, at all? The Ringmaster wasn't your target at that night. What did you just say? I'm saying that the target of the witness's murder plot was not the ringmaster. Oh, wasn't? Oh, hey Zach, welcome. Yes, objection.
Welcome to the
Welcome.
stream.
But hopefully you're having a good game.
Maple, the bear magical girl, is thrilled
Because
to have
it was
you
never
join
his
us.
intention to kill Russell Berry
Together,
to begin with.
let's embark on
Okay,
a
so it
magical
wasn't Russell
journey
Berry
through
that he
games
was trying
and
to kill.
enchantment. Your
Was he trying to kill
presence
Regina?
adds a sprinkle of wonder to our
Yes,
adventure.
so Regina's the one that had the note. Oh, so he's trying to kill Regina. Dang, that's even low. Dang. What? Hey, hopefully you're having a good day, Zach. And welcome. Order. Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice as you must. That's right. What in the world are you trying to do in my court? Yo. Mr. Phoenix, right? What in the world are you trying to do in this court? Are you trying to imply that Arco isn't trying to kill someone else? Is it time that we use the note? This is out. My evidence out. What are you doing? There's 14 more where that came from. Well, hold it right there. You can take your time with the other 14 later. But for now, let me see that evidence once again. Yeah, I'm so scared of what happened if I can't move to him to get some evidence. He asked for you for something. What is your manners, Mr. Wright? Are you trying to imply that Arco was trying to kill someone else? Regina. Regina Berry? This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Arco? You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you not? You don't need to answer that. It's mere mean-spirited, leaning question. Objection. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you're wrong, that's it. The child truly getting hit like 1,000 times the first part. Yeah, he is getting hit by a lot. So is Phoenix, though. They're both getting pretty much whipped. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix, right? Enough, Mr. Wright. Allow me to... Oh, yep, there he goes, getting more whipped again. Oh, the only thing that is allowed to interrupt me is death itself. That goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix, right? Show me evidence, now. I want to know why Arco would want to kill Regina Berry. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present proof that proves that Arco was trying to kill this young girl. And how can I show this note? Arco, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that you were found inside Ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat? Arco wrote this note. It is ironically intended to the murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. At this point, they're gonna get kink. Oh no. Well, no kinking, if that's what they're into now. So, you're saying that he called Russell Berry with this note? Yes, but there's just one little problem. Arco did indeed place the note into someone's pocket. However, this someone was not the ringmaster. You mean it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was other than Regina Berry. Order. Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours. It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria's bulletin board. That's when her father, I mean the ringmaster, saw the note? That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember the testament that Arco gave us earlier today? Lifting the bust and looking at the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. Also, yes, hello. Hope your day's good. It's pretty good. Hopefully your day's good too. Yeah, my day was okay. It was not too bad, but other than work, which is kind of iffy, but other than that, it's okay. But hopefully you're doing a good day. Hopefully you're having a good day. If I were to do that, I ended up falling out the window myself. Argo had no idea who was it when arrived at the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of the window to see who it actually was. Hey, good? Ah, that's good to hear. I'm glad that's good. I've got it. Argo thought it was Regina down in the plaza. And that's when he let the bust fly. Hey, Nick, isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? He is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. I hope that Regina can handle it. Hopefully. Argo wrote this note to Regina? Foolish fool, foolish fool, within something, you foolish fool, you've made me sound like a foolish, foolhardy fool. Ugh, geez, that's a lot of fools. Very well, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm sure you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence what took place. Yes, what about that line? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that the note was declared that Regina Berry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What did you just say? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza. Oh, also, Karma isn't perfect prosecutor now, because Wright beat her like a couple times. True. So far, we beat her like, what, 2 times at least? So yeah, she's not perfect anymore. In the place of his lovely daughter... Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that alluded onto the note? The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it. The incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I'm more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. Moron. Wait, are you sure that is related to the present case? It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has to start with what happened 6 months ago. Really, Nick? I think so. Well then, if that's the case, then hurry up, tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know, it's certainly like to know what it is. If I can't answer this question, the judge is just gonna think I'm bluffing. Conclusive evidence about this incident 6 months ago is actually... the pepper? Achoo! 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 Bless you. Achoo! Achoo! What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? This isn't a joke at all. It's a decisive evidence you asked for. What do you mean? Recall the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing that because of the decisive evidence that was inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright, what exactly are you saying? He's getting hit just because sneezing. Yeah, just because he was sneezing, he got hit, unfortunately. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what exactly are you saying? You claim that Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking the note into account, there's only one logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tries his own foolish ways. If you're so sure that Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? Who is Regina's intended victim? Oh, I guess it was technically that, I guess. Who is this? That is Argo's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead? Technically, that's true. However, Dad has been in a coma for the 6 months now. It's no stretch to see how Argo could feel that way and his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him? You spent your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Argo's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bitten by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. A lion? Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tame animals in the position has ever trained to attack another human. Then, you wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. Well, that's why the pepper. The tiger sniffed the pepper. He sneezed while chomping. So, yeah, that's what happened. So, then, what happened to Argo's brother? He's not the victim of the attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Yeah, what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? Oh, yeah, no, it was an accident. I suppose it truly was an accident. It's essential that a man knows to give up, Mr. Phoenix, right? Then followed by animal instincts when testing blood and keep going. True. It's impossible to prove that Miss Berry's involvement is the murder attempt, isn't it? Huh. Instigating a lion to attack. Who ever heard of something like that? And to think that the defense claims with this conclusive evidence. Ugh. Small bottle of pepper. Yeah. The lion. What is the connection? The lion sneezed and then chomp. That's what happened. Well, investigating a parrot before and a monkey, so true. We're probably gonna do something. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be investigating the lion since it's unfortunately it's dead, so we can't cross-examine the lion. Yeah. What's the matter, Nick? I figured it out. Wow, it was right in front of my nose the entire time. Your Honor, wait. What is it? The lion biting Bat was no accident at all. What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix, right? There's no way that Regina would ever indict her lion to attack another human being. She may not have indicted the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Arco's brother's Bat. Oh. This thing? That's just a scarf. Arco, this scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who's the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina? There's something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor. What might that be? Pepper. Pepper? Pepper. Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Ah, dang, the bird's attacking us again. Oh, first is a whip, and now it's a bird. Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job fingering a cold criminal, but out of curiosity, what was your crime? Miss Berry gave pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. There's a crime in that. Where's the crime in that? It still seems that the judge doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix, right? Was it that said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling? The lion was smiling? Right before Bat was bitten by the lion, for a moment the lion's mouth changed and looked like it was smiling. Lions smile? I've never heard of them smiling, however. Lion sneeze. What? Leon wasn't trying to bite at all. He was just sneezing. Achoo. In reality, all he did was actually sneeze. Achoo! A lion version of achoo. He sneezed because of the pepper on the scarf. What? You fool. You've got to be kidding me. What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix, right? This theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how a joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's what Bat lost consciousness. Rico nearly lost his brother due to his accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get a revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot. Almost does seem like a terrible joke. Doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me what I said was true? Arco, you don't mean... You can't mean Wiz. Are you confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there is an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that be? The same problem has always been evidence. If I drop Max's bust on the top of the ringmaster, where's the evidence that proves that claim? You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof. To be more precise, the murder weapon. The bust, the defense was claimed to be used. If there was to be found in Arco's room, and it was covered in the victim's blood, then there would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The bust. Nick, you got something? This is the last step. If I get this one right, then I won the case. Whoa, let me save. Save. Okay. Let's see how things work. I don't think if Arco was smart enough, he probably wouldn't have it in his room anymore. So let's see how things go. It might be worthwhile to search Arco's room, but why aren't you going to search his room? Looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now that you know the truth meaning of divine karma, total justice. I guess. I figured with you, that would just be the least I should expect. You have no stone unturned. Oh. Divine karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Arco's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Arco would not be here as a witness. To put it a point, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Gumshoe executed the search by a complete surprise, and we took Arco directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. Looks like you lack the final nail to put in my coffin. But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is related here is which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. Yeah. Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust, where's it now? Where is the bust right now? You're Phoenix Wright. You know where the bust is. I'm sure you do. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? I know where the bust is. It's right on his lap. The bust is on his lap. He still has it with him. He's literally in a wheelchair. He probably has like a blanket or something covering his legs. It's literally in his lap. That's where the bust is. He has it the whole time. I solved it. It seems the case is coming to a close. The defense counter-arguments look to have fallen short. No, remove the blanket if he has a blanket. I think he has a blanket or something, but he has it with him in his wheelchair. Thank you for your support. Ugh. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think it brings to the end of the cross-examination of this witness. Hold it. Who said hold it? Maya? Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare for the presentation. It's case, sorry. I'm a bit nervous. I just bit my tongue. What? We need time to do what? Ow. Are you the most surprised person here? He's your aide, isn't she? Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? What? Are you asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait. You can't be serious. Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Arco lives life to life, up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. And if we don't, we'll be certain to lose. Right, well, defense may proceed. He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll find anyone anytime soon. Walking the tightrope of logic, where there's no room for a false step, sink or swim, the only way through is forward. I feel like if we get to a chapter where Karma is in trouble, we're gonna save her like we did Eddie. Probably. Yeah, that's probably true. She might get in trouble, but I'm not really sure. Let's see. It's gonna be, except if my feeling's correct, he has it right on his lap. But yeah, we're probably gonna save her one of these cases, probably. It's not obvious the bus inside this very courtroom. It's offices? Where? Allow me to point to the location of the bust at once and for all. Because she keeps hitting people. True. She's getting in trouble one of these days. Arco? I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? Oh, so he did have a blanket. I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear that, you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that it's really easy to hide something, a bust under there. Once again, your punishment for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can still laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodgings house because of your condition. That proves inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found a murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it, in the only place that you can hide it, under your wheelchair. Which is why, Arco, I have to ask you again, would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterful play. Ow. Oh, did you not? You fool! How could you? Oh, she's angry. So, alright. You've got me. I've been bagged by a real bro. Actually, two of them. Miss Franzi's Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There isn't just one thing that I like to know. How did you know that to launch a surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak, the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away in the trash. Regina always took my trash out in the morning, you know. But the bust, obviously, I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I completely sucked in by your calculated strategy, and now to be caught in the middle of the court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. You've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. That all makes sense now. I can't believe that Miss Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know, I sure couldn't. I can't believe it. Me made a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that. It seems that we finally arrived at the truth. Argo? Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of the Big Berry Circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. Are you responsible for that crime? Argo. Argo. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. That's why she covered the scarf with pepper? I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. I just wanted to make my brother sneeze. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I guilty of, truly? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother has become a star. Regina believes in that so purely. That she would laugh innocently when saying it too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's why you're trying to do something about Regina. How dreadful. Are you saying that you are a victim of all this as well? No, that's not what I mean. Oh, he's crying. I'm not nothing but a murderer. That's just who I am. At first, I thought I'd kill myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. No, he didn't want to leave his brother behind. This is such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. An idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again? So he blamed Max for no reason, pretty much, yeah. Pretty much no reason. He was just an scapegoat. I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty. Okay, we did it. We got Max scot-free. He's not guilty anymore. We did it. This court is adjourned. Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Geez, finally the case is over. Fabulous. To be honest, I couldn't really be too happy about this. Well, there goes her perfect record. No, technically, her record's been gone 2 cases ago, but yes, her perfect record is officially gone. 3rd time's the charm, you know? Echo, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single of them was a bad person inside, huh? That's a good question, and I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max 1 million of them. Thank you. What's with the vibes in this room? We're just talking about Arco. No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll have to be like this forever and never happy. Huh? It's been like this for a while now. It's all my fault. Sweetie pie. Bat and Arco, they're never coming back. You know, everyone's going to split up. Regina, is it right? Tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Arco said something right at the end. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean Arco, is he going to try and get his revenge on me? I don't think so. He's not going to do that on you, Regina. Are you sure? You really sure? Can I believe that? Yep, Arco doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. Huh? I want to know if you're just making that stuff up about Arco wanting not revenge. He just wants his brother, that's all. Arco didn't want to get caught up for any reason. He just wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. But that? That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. But now that Arco's been caught... I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes, and until then, he can meet Arco again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Arco. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? Well, we really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry what happened. So, whenever you like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might just leave tomorrow. Happy ending, kind of. Kind of happy ending. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone's still sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I made my decision. What is that? I decided I'll take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus into the best circus the world has ever seen. The best circus this world has ever seen? Don't laugh at me. That's quite the goal. Yee, I can't wait. Then I'll guess that changes things, huh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs: the world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max, let's work together and make the circus super fabulous. Wouldn't you say, big guy? I don't know what to say about that. All I can say is thank you. Regina, are you going to help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why don't you think that I brought you to the court today? We got to work together to make Big Berry Circus bigger than it has ever been. Mo. Mo's right, sweetie pie. I can't be the Big Berry Circus without Regina Berry. Max. Nick, it seems like everything is going to turn out all right here. I can't wait to see the best circus in the world has ever seen. Well, we'll save the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Please, not the laugh. Uh-oh, I don't like this music. I see. What made this case? Yesterday's surprise raid. It really paid off, just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? That was just a theory. If Arco really was the killer, I thought this would only way it could end, especially if he was the defense attorney. Edgeworth, is this you? You mean Mr. Wright? I think this is Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Of course. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Arco's case, you needn't worry. I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, look at him. Oh, he looks nice in a blue suit. Eddie. Turn out big top end. Oh, he did it. But a new episode. It's Edgeworth. Look at him. Ooh. Hey, our little Edgy, yes. He's back. Hey, so we're finally on episode 4. Well, I still have 30 minutes, so we might as well continue. Now, the moment that you've been waiting for. Who would this year's Grand Prix champion will be our hero of heroes? What's happening? I'll continue on for 30 more minutes, since I still got time. Will it be last year's runner-up, Jimmy J Ninja, or maybe Captain Semipon, and all the way from his lovely tropical islands? I see students of the certain series school are ringing around to go. The global hero, OK Pong, doesn't want to go home without the prize. We have a Hope Lady Lux with you all heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes, Grand Prix. It's me! Oh, hello? No, the moon! Oh, jeez. Someone destroyed the moon. Whoa, the true hero of the night has appeared in our midst, like he destroyed the moon. How dare you? The Heroes of Heroes superhero. Looks like this year's Grand Prix champion is the Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jimmy Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. Nickel Samurai? What? Okay, so we have a Nickel Samurai now. Ding. Oh yes, did you hear that, Nick? Did you? It's Nickel Samurai. He did it. Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. I'm really proud of the guy for doing the series justice. The power person everyone was cheering for? I guess he got a prize. Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel, Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, the Nickel Samurai is all the kids watch. Yeah, Powers is here too. Well, I guess he's technically the old samurai. Well, he was, what was it? What was the original samurai's name again? I know he played the... Was it Metal Samurai? Was it Metal Samurai? Or was it something else? I know he played the Pink Princess as well. But I guess he's just he handled the samurai title to someone else. So yeah. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick's an old fart, so he isn't allowed to watch it anymore. Let's see, you remember the Metal Samurai? I guess his title is... True. Yeah, so it was Metal Samurai, he had the title Metal Samurai. Then he had the title of the Pink Samurai. Or was it the Pink Princess Samurai? Or Princess Samurai. But then, yeah, he had 2 careers. Then I guess he did pass the title to someone else. That's right, but I do like the kids' masterpiece theater. Hey, I didn't know that you were such young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're so grown up, you're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interest in that match. It's very important. Oh, give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice inviting everyone here. I'm glad. I forgot what I gave. Ooh, I forgot what voice I gave him. We'll just give him a new voice. I'm glad that you're having a good time. It's like a dream. Too bad for Jimmy Ninjas, though. Last year, he lost the Pink Prince. It was the Pink Princess. Okay, that's what he was. He was the Pink Princess. Why? Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year. Yeah. Ooh, hey, did anyone else think that Jamming Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. Hey, you're right. Strange you walk around without his signature guitar. I never understand these people with their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so this is my way of saying thanks. Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon. And then, I heard there's gonna be a press conference after that. Press conference? Is he gonna make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. It's not about the Nickel Samurai confessing something. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Nick, come on. You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you? Hey, me. The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Okay. Thank you very much for inviting us today. It was nothing really. You guys like us don't really come to a place like this very often, so I thought I'd invite you all. Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately? Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on the kids' exercise show. Well, wearing a rabbit mask all over my face. He's a rabbit now. I see. I'm so really sorry about all the headaches that caused you that time, Miss Wright. Well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers, an action star. Popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. Oh, in the case, so it was a Steel Samurai. So it was Steel Samurai, not Metal Samurai. So he was the Steel Samurai, then he was the Pink Princess, or Samurai Princess, or I already forgot, Pink Princess. And yeah, so those were his 2 shows. Now he's a rabbit. But it was a Steel Samurai, not Metal, Steel. Thank you, Phoenix, for letting me know. And it was the first case that Mike worked on with me. It's too bad that you look scary, or people would know that you're a real softie who's good with kids. Thanks. I can't believe you're going to make a movie based on Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, but it's a different reason. Steel Samurai, an epic story of a hero who, despite fighting against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with kids too. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show. I was hoping that maybe I'll get a chance to do something like this new one. Yeah, it's too bad. It's been awesome to see you without the new... It's been awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Ungard. He's super popular now. Mr. Ungard? Looks like Pros doesn't know who that is. This year's gonna be it's gonna be the Nickel Samurai versus Jamming Ninja at the box office. Jamming Ninja? Who's that again? Who's this Jamming Ninja again? He's a hero, duh. He's the symbol of the bright red guitar he's always carrying. A ninja who's carrying around a bright Right guitar? How does that even work? Ooh. He's with a deer. And, is that a panda? Or not a panda, but, no. Is that a raccoon? With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an accident. A ninja who became a star? Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star. Is that supposed to be a raccoon? Maybe. There's a strong rivalry between two of them, Global Studios' Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios' Jamming Ninja. They even air at the same time. You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's on guard is the guy who always plays the Jamming Ninja, I mean. Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Mac Guard, the actor? I guess even the Worlds of Heroes isn't a sparkling happy place. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I can leave now. Alright, to the hallway. Wow, what is this place? It looks like I stumbled into Oz or something. Way in the back, there's a sign for a bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can, before the stars show. Maybe. Oh, can I not go to the bathroom? There's a toilet in each room in the hotel. But since all sorts of events held are here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here as well. Or for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Cardona.
Welcome. It's Sia Catboy, and you're 13
Oh, hey, Catboy.
viewers.
Welcome.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
We appreciate your support and hope you all enjoy the magical adventures we have in store. Let's make this
my name
journey
is
together
Moonmist.
full of fun
I am
and
Santa
excitement.
Princess of the Moon.
Welcome.
Turned magical girl. So
It's Sia Catboy just rated Eder Now Moonmist with 13
Let's see what we're
viewers.
doing.
Welcome.
Mistwood
Thank you.
Mansion.
It's Sia
Mistwood
Catboy
Mansion?
for the raid and bringing your
What's
wonderful
that game
viewers
about?
to our stream.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Your
I'm doing well.
support and
Hopefully you're doing good
presence
too.
truly make our magical adventures even more exciting. Let's
Oh,
embark
thank you for the
on
follow.
this journey together and
Thank you, Mossy,
create
for the follow.
memorable
Hope you're
moments.
having a good day too. Thank you.
Everyone should go check
Well,
out at its UCATBY.
what's Mistwood about?
They're an awesome
It's a
streamer,
puzzle game with a
and
very
they are a
difficult.
wonderful
Ooh,
supporter.
interesting.
So let's share
Would you
the
recommend
love.
it?
They were last
That sounds
playing a
interesting.
game from
I like
Mistwood
puzzle
Mansion
games.
over at.
Even though sometimes I can get a little stuck.
Thank you, Mossy Stone for 8, for following
Definitely,
and joining
okay, I'll
our
look into it.
magical
I'll look into it.
community. Your
thank
support
you.
means a lot to us,
Wait, again, thank
and
you for the
we're
right. If
excited
you need to
to
go
have
home,
you
go
on this
and rest,
enchanting
relax,
journey.
drink some water, eat
Let's
something,
spread
sleep,
positivity
whatever you need to
and
do,
joy
you can.
together.
Thank you. Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Let's see, where were we? Let's see, there's a piece of paper taped on the door that says Juan Cardana's room. Juan Cardana? His name sounds like a star's name. I've only heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Let's see, yeah, you're about a jet, so you'd be looking. Oh yeah, I like games, right? It's a really fun game. We're on the 4th episode for the second game. And so we're on the second game, 4th episode. So yeah, really fun. We just beat the last trial. So we beat chapter 3. And that was crazy. But yeah, it's doing so well. So yeah, enjoy your, thank you for the lurk. Yeah, thank you. And anyone else, thank you for the lurk. Or if you have to go, it's okay. But again, thank you. If you want to subscribe, follow, you can follow me if you want. No, there's no worries if no one wants to. Anyone that came from the raid. But thank you.
Hey viewers, join our
Let's see,
Discord
what else is
server
there? There's
with
a
the
piece of paper
password
taped
the
on the door that
Moon
says
Cat to
Matt
become
on Guard's
part of
room.
our magical
Man and Guard.
community.
I've heard that name before.
Let's share our love
yeah,
for
that's
games
why he's always
and anime together.
jammering about him
Your
like
presence
the plus
brightens
fancy
our
is.
journey.
Well, what am I supposed to do? There you go. Sounds like the post-ceremony show's about to start. Alright, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show up his special move today. Nickel Samurai melting. Actually, that's what I'm interested in most of the press conference. You mean the big confession that Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it is, Mr. Powers? Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any ideas. Ugh. Sorry. I guess you're all going to the press conference then. Yeah, of course. Then in that case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Oh, thank you. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Cool. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby. It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. Okay, so we gotta go towards the lobby now. Let's see, hotel lobby. Ooh, this is a very fancy hotel. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match. I think they're going to hold a post-ceremony show over here. They're using a compact stage, I see. Oh, I'm so ready to use my special samurai powers. It looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to an unforeseen circumstances. What? Why? Oh, you don't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone to cooperation at this time. So please, stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Police? Did they just say the police? Do you want me to go check on what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, you didn't hear the announcement just now? I'll finish telling you not to move. That voice. I heard that's... Oh, okay, so it's probably not... let's see, who is it? Okay, honestly, use these... Okay, the only person that says use is Mrs. Oldbag. Oh, what voice did I give her? I forget. It's been such a long time, but I can't remember what voice I gave her. Honestly, use these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day, I was the same thing, and then the big beware bridge out, something the bridge. I tried to tell the boys the bridge out, blah blah blah. Listen, I know of course he did not something bridge since out came out the parts and dangerous about something, and that's what it means. Well, I really have to tell him off the bridge. Honestly, the kids these days don't know what right from wrong. Oh, jeez, this non-stop chatter. It can't be Mrs. Oldbag. What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you're Powers, aren't you? Yeah, about what happened back then. You don't even get nominated this year, didn't you? Oh, that's right. You're doing this child's exercise program, trying to play nice. That's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show. You're such a hoot, and you're a big brother. Even with your face covered by a mess, I know you're a giant robot to work about. I mean, the show, who knows how many TVs you've been break. It's a shame you really are getting what you deserve. That's why I thought you should have been. What are you doing here? Look at my uniform. Can you tell when I'm a member of security? With that outfit? Annoying. No, see, brats get the blaster. Hi. Mr. Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. I've been cut. The security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you youngins. Don't you remember that accident years ago? When this lady got the witness stand to testify? Yeah. And you aren't the ones who bullied me in this fragile girl's heart. I plead the fifth. But I think maybe I rubbed up the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that's how it has to be. Everything's all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handled by old Pinky. You, a bodyguard? For your friend, that furiously looking guy with the red jacket and ruffles. Mr. Edgeworth? But what? That sort of arrogant arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. That's what he said to me. And did I ever do to deserve that? Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again. Another accident? Like a murder kind of accident? Maybe. You'll see I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are results of flawless. Bet you didn't know that. Then you shouldn't quit being a security guard at the least for the other people's sake. Silence, whippersnapper. Hey, Nick. What is it? I don't like that devilish smile that you're playing on your lips. Let's make it like that we're going to the bathroom and check things out. No way, the police told us not to go anywhere, remember? Huh? You're B-O-R-I-N-G. You're such a boring guy. We got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? Well, what? What's going on? Are you going to give Miss Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick? Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose in this one. Now listen, Curly. This one time Laura Camp, Nick. Okay, I get it. Okay, let's just take a look. Hey, I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. Walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick? That would be every time we work on a case together. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody! I get to come! I get to come! Okay. Let's go to the Halloween. Where's this place? There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. Are you looking for the incident that old lady was talking about? Doesn't look like it happened here. We better go look somewhere else. Alright, then let's try. Excuse me. Who's there? Are you okay? You seem to have, stitches, on half your face. Are you okay? Hopefully you're okay. Oh yeah, hopefully he's okay. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey? Yeah, that's me. You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk. A call? I wonder if it's someone from Crown Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? I think he's got split in half. Ooh, that would suck that he got split in half. Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead. I'll be right there, okay? Okay. Right this way, Miss Fey. Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick. Oh, yeah, okay. It's a little exciting. It's a little scary. Okay, so to the hallway. But yeah, he might have got it split in half, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Hopefully it's okay at the very least. I told you. I get the people in info they wanted, which means I've got the right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be over in the morning paper. Stuffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see, and I'll get you back. Those two sound pretty serious. That's next it can only mean. Oh, hey, right? Oh, it's Lotta. Oh, hey, Lotta. Come on now, do a girl a favor and tell the cops that I'm just doing my job and I got the rights. You. Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only police are allowed in here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this place to us pros. Murder? Shoot, me and my big mouth. Oh, geez, I'm mixing up the jeez. You see, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder is bad, and it's what it is, a genuine murder. Hey, wait. Oh, a murder. Big star, no less. Oh, man, I'm in trouble now. Oh, no, poor Gumshoe. So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder? No, that's not it, and I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal. Mr. Nick, is the dead person the Nickel Samurai? Why do you ask? Well, Mr. Maya was rooting for him, so... It wasn't Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, Nickel Samurai's the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy who died was the hero named Jamming Ninja, pal. Jamming Ninja? That woman with the big puffy hair that looked like a cotton candy. You mean Lotta? That woman, she was there at the time too, right? That time? When Mystic Maya did the channeling. Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so yeah. Journalist? Looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding and waiting for the Jamming Ninja's door, pal. But what was she? She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. Dude, what sort of news could she be after? So the victim was Jamming Ninja? Mr. Jamming Ninja? Well, he was on a really popular rival TV show, The Nickel Samurai. Oh. The victim, he was an action star, John Cadora. He was really making a huge push in Road Express trying to start him. I mean, I don't even know who he is. Yeah, I can't even recognize his face. But I heard lately that Matt and Guard has been taking weird wind out of the sails. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, these two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. Mr. Guard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right? Yep. I mean, no, you've got to say it with more oomph. Nickel Samurai. Anyway, so now that John Connor is gone, does that mean Ungard has the whole stage to himself? Wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on that, pal. We can't even have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen? Well, what is that supposed to mean, I wonder? Oh. I guess I can go back? Where do I go now? I talk to you of everything I can talk to. Or maybe I need to examine, maybe. I probably have to examine. So examine the door? No, I already looked at the door. The flowers? Compared to the flowers on the outside of the hall, these are so much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Getting all these flowers home would be pretty hard, I think. Probably. Got little bears, too. I can understand the flowers in the front of the dressing room. What are these stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. Are you sure about that, Nick? I already talked to him about everything. Would you take a look at this for me? Listen, pal. I'm not gonna leak any information on evidence this time for you. If I do, my salary really is gonna get it. And I won't even be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market. Oh, dang, how much are they paying you? Hopefully they're paying him nice. Okay, so, what do I do? What am I supposed to look at? To Mr. Ungard from Global Studio staff. Huh, it'd be nice if Louis got flowers too. Something like that. To Mr. Wright, for all your grateful clients. That would be nice, but I don't think our clients are gonna do that. Can I not go inside? Let's be the yeah. Okay, so I read that, but it's not letting us go inside. Anything in here that I need to examine? They haven't cleaned up out all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging around the air now that the party's over. True. A feast for a king. Yeah. It was the first time I ate that food. What was it called again? I think it started with a kiwi? That's right, kiwi. I don't know what to say. It was sweet but sour fruit, all in one. Poor Pearls, haven't eaten only vegetables in her life. She's missing out. Oh. She barely ate a kiwi. This is sure is one luxurious hotel. Oh, it's just the point of gaudy how it all blends together with everything fast, fancy, and imaginable. Speaking of fancy, don't you think the bellboy just gave me something like that last year? Maybe. The grand set of doors over there. The doors Maya followed to the bellboy annals. King. Stage. There's an award ceremony just held on this stage. It was really fabulous. You remind me of those circus for a second. I wonder if everyone's alright. I heard that Big Berry Circus is recently starting holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Okay, that's good to know that they're doing okay. So that's called a chandelier, right? Yep. What is that for? What does it do? Well, it's for lighting up the room, Pearls. Mr. Nick, can I look down now? My neck hurts. Oh, stop looking at that upright. Okay, so might have got everything down there. Can't talk to you anymore. Can I present you with this? My eyes remind real pale pros at what? Doing police work, and of course my eyes are like hawks. And my professional eye spot messy bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for your melon kids and your petty little things. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so he's not gonna sell me anything else. Examine. The stage for Pro Ceremony Stage Show. There's supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now it looks like no one will be able to hear, and Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. And these cameras must belong to the press that came over to cover the press conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at an empty stage. True. Up here, a lobby with grand staircase always feels enormous. And right now, the only thing that's fighting this enormous room is anxiety about a murder. I really hope nothing else is bad to happen here. Hopefully not. What else can I look at? The chairs? Seats for the press spectators of the Pro Ceremony Show and the press conference. But it's too bad that neither event's gonna be held now. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? So I can only go to the Valor Hall, but then after I go to the Valor Hall, I can only go to the hotel lobby in Holloway. Once I get to the Holloway, what am I supposed to do? I can't talk to Gumshoe anymore. I can't go back anywhere else. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? No, looks like I got everything. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I'm confused right now. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I'm pressing Gumshoe with everything. Okay, so Gumshoe won't do anything. Picture. I'm not a real fan of his action shows or anything, but I know who John Kadora is and Matt and Guard are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. They even have the real fairy rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. Well, that's nice. That girl's number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately list. Oh, and who's number 1? That's if you need to ask. It's you, pal. Oh, so who's number 2? My Faye. Well, it looks like she's not around this time. It must be nice to have good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Somehow, I don't think that's a real meaning of Detective Scumshoe's list. Probably not. Do you know who this person? You meet a lot of people as a tech, pal. So you make extra sure not to forget people because that's our job. Now, having said that, I don't remember ever seeing this person before. Which means that you're kind of forgetful, aren't you, Mr. Detective? That's not what it means. Not exactly, anyway. Okay, so he's not gonna give me any information with these ones. What do I do? I talked to you with everything. I can't do anything else. I examined everything I can. Maybe if you show old back some photos, maybe? Maybe. These aren't Ryan Pro. Okay, so you're not gonna sell me anything. Okay. What about this one? Nope. Dang it. Gumshoe? No. Dang it. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here now. I think I looked at everything. Does anyone know? I kind of give up. I have no idea what I need to do. Because I looked at everything, I examined everything, I talked to all of them about everything I can talk about. I don't know what to do. Is there something I'm supposed to do? Like, I don't have any more options. I looked at everything. There's nothing here to look at. And if I go back to the hallway, it's just Gumshoe. I already talked to him about everything. I examined everything I can, I believe. I have no idea what I need to do. I am seriously lost at this plot. I have no idea what I need to do. I really don't know what I'm doing. You have no idea, maybe another room? I don't think there's another room. Because it's only giving me, it's only giving me 3 rooms I can go towards. So I guess we can go back to see if we can check anything from here. Did I miss anything in here? No, everything looks like I found everything that I need to check. I don't see anything important here, then I can only go back to the lobby. And in the lobby, let's see. I don't see anything else that I need in the lobby either. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I can do in the lobby. There has to be something I'm missing. But what am I missing? I have no idea. So I talked to Mr. Oldbag already with everything. My training badge? No. Okay. This thing? No. This thing? No. Yeah, okay, so my evidence doesn't work with her. I don't know. Because I know Maya went this way with a bellboy. But I won't be able to visit them until something. But what is it that I'm missing? Oh, I don't need to go to the hotel lobby. I don't want to use a guide, but I'm gonna probably have to. If I can't figure it out what I need to do. You're confused as well, same. Well, if I can't figure it out, I'll use a guide. If I have to. Because I literally have no clue. I looked at everything. I looked at all the flowers. So this room is pretty much done. I looked at the bears. Oh, you looked for me? Okay, thank you. Got the bears. Yeah, so this is the second game, episode 4. There's that thing. Okay, so that's all done. Looked at the bathroom. Talk to Gumshoe about everything. Thing. Nope, I'm not gonna look at that. Okay, this thing. This thing. Okay, not gonna do anything. My badge? Nope. Okay. Okay, door has been locked. And what about this door? Paper on guard. Okay, so can't go that way either. Let's see. Have you presented magic gumshoe? I could try that. Yeah, let's try that. Matt. Nickel Samurai. Probably not. I probably present the other guy. Oh, thank you. The Nickel Samurai, he took the Grand Prix tonight. Maybe Maya's a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt and Guide was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering John Condorna. Thank you. It looks like I'm progressing now. Thank you. What? Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, nice. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Why was Mr. Gardner arrested? Sorry, pal. That's not something I can tell you. We just started an investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Seal Samurai hero is in hot water. Mr. Nick, if Miss Maya knew about this... Yeah, I know. She's gonna make me take this case, I know. Okay, now if I move, then maybe... No? Hotel? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Zach, again. Thank you. Making progress. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like John Condorna has been killed. What? John is... he's... Looks like he's murdered and the suspect was arrested. The suspect is Mr. Matt Engard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested Nickel Samurai on the suspicion of murdering the Jammy Ninja. Ooh, not again. I feel sick. Again? About a year ago, something like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe it. No way Matt would... Hmm? What's Mr. Powers got on his hand? I swear, Metal Samurai series just keeps getting messed up. True. It is getting pretty messed up. Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. A radio transceiver receiver originally from the bellboy. It can transmit and receive signals over great distances. Why are we having a radio transceiver? Don't tell me that wasn't a bellboy. He was an imposter, and he kidnapped Maya. He did look shady, so I wouldn't doubt it. He did look a little shady. For me? But why? I don't know. All he said that was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Oh boy. It was almost right after you guys left. An old man who's a bellboy at the hotel showed up. And with that, he told me that to give this to me. Yep. And why? Why would he want me to have this transceiver? King? Can I... Okay, can't do anything with it. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place at the top pop pile. And he just keeps adding fuel to fire with his rival with Juan anyway. Mr. Juan, he's the jamming ninja, right? Those two would butt heads every time they could think of. But I say that Matt was the one who's almost always comes up on top. I guess there's some people that only know how to relate with others by butting heads like a ram. Juan said that he'll take Matt on this time too, so he joined the rival TV show. That's what the jamming ninja? The stylish nickel samurai and dreaming jamming ninja. Well, things have turned out real messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And their final tally looks like it's pretty obvious, so things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over the rival, I guess. Mr. Guard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. Oh, if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. Nickel Samurais? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume to give a press conference that way. He was going to be in costume, but why? I'm not sure. They didn't keep me on the loop anymore. I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Now that she mentioned, Maya was always going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. I don't think we should let Pearls leave. Uh-oh, something's beeping. What is it, Mr. Nick? Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Beep. Yes, hello? Right here.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney?
Yes, and you are?
You don't need to know who I am. I think you already have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Help, Nick! Mystic Maya.
Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that there is more important issues is the fate of this girl?
Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Come now, don't fall apart on me yet.
He did kidnap. Oh no, I was right. No, it can't be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again, in your fancy lawyer terms?
Kidnapping for ransom.
Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Oh no, we should have handed this to Gumtree so he can track it down. Never mind. It's not a phone, so you can't track it. True, it's a transceiver. Well, you might be able to track a transceiver. Maybe, but I'm not really sure. I don't know how transceivers work. You might be able to. My sight, everything's fading away. Maya, he's been kidnapped.
Are you there, Mr. Attorney? Are you there?
How much do you want?
Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a grasp of the situations.
Hurry up and state your conditions and return Maya.
Money is not what I seek.
What?
What I want is a certain verdict. I want you, well, like a complete acquittal.
Complete acquittal? What in the world have you... What have you done to need?
I'm not the person you will be representing.
What?
You are currently at the Gateway Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. One who Cordora was killed, and the suspect, Matt Engade.
Are you as expected?
You are, as expected, quite on the top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt Engade.
Matt Engade? But why?
You do not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However what? However, someone is framing him for murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take up the fall.
If I agree and do what he wants, I can't believe he'll keep his end of the bargain.
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing that you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me in my possession.
Help! Nick!
Maya, you have 2 days. Of course, tonight will be questioning with the police, but the trial is in 2 days. As a trial, you have to win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
One? You expect me to get not guilty on 1 day trial?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I am playing the role as the kidnapper, I cannot pass up this chance to say, and don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
Dang it, who the heck are you?
Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is the Killer.
Uh-oh. Beep. So, is he the one who killed him?
Oh.
Mr. Nick, where's Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped.
No, it's all my fault. If only I'd gone with Mystic Maya.
No, it's not your fault, Pearl. It's not your fault, Pearl.
But it is Mystic Maya.
That's right. I think we should go tell the police what's going on.
No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya? Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, that's it. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Right, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away.
What? Ransom?
Shh, not so loud. The ransom is a complete acquittal for Mr. Engade.
Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya? You mean? Well then, this means that Matt Engade is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said that the Engade is innocent. You really believe what the kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Engade really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of things else, where's this all evidence that we keep finding? Huh? Their forensics team has a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence? How is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say that about Engade being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and then cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow, you can start yours. Alright. Is there any other way? You also gotta be careful about pushing the kidnapper in the wrong way. You're right. Ugh, jeez. It's crazy. Date blink, time blink, location blink. What is this? Oh, my head. Oh, this is Maya's perspective. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick? Pearly? Come on, you guys, this isn't funny anymore. Clayton? It is the butler. Or boy, bellboy.
I see, you have awoken.
Yeah. Who are you?
Me? I am known as the Killer.
The killer? You mean as an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway. Yeah, Nick, where are you? Help me. Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? Nick's going to save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. Yep, he's a scary with that scar. Truly. I knew something was fishy. A business transaction? I'm going to contact him right now. I hope you cooperate and play your assigned role well. Nick? What's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly. This? No. Is this Mr. Phoenix, right? The attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have the other things to be concerned for yourself with, such as blah blah blah, same spiel as we heard last time. Oh, jeez. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on, let's hurry. Go see Mr. On Guard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so... Oh, I see. Oh, Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you. Poor Pearls, she's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening, thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and letting her here. But it looks of it, I don't think Pearlie's got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right? Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that. Please help her. I'm only able to say this, calm down and collected, because Pearls is doing the crying for both of us. Aww. I have a thought. You're going to represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he is the murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for murder to save Mystic Maya? Pearls? Well, let's talk to Mr. Ungard first, okay? We can think about all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I just can't stop thinking about it. Pearls? You're really worried about Maya, aren't you? I don't have anything else left in this world. What do you mean? My family's all gone. Her family? My father? He left my mother and left the village behind and went away. I'm sorry. And my mother, she did that thing all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world. Oh, our Pearls. Oh, okay, so we gotta go to the detention center now. We couldn't have waited for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I just came down here early to visit Nickel Samurai, charged with murder of the jamming ninja. Good morning. How are you today? I know this situation might look a little tough for you. Where? Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know... Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need like that right now either. Huh? Fire extinguishers, I mean. The building isn't my house, so... No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager. Okay. The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is the understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? What's going on? Imagine life insurance people visiting in jail. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. Because, you know, depending on the jail, you can, you might need a life insurance when you're in jail, depending on your living situations in there. There's a possibility that you might need some sort of life insurance. So, I guess it kinda makes sense. It's Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take his case, I have to. sorry to intrude, but I want to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, dude. My autobiography is coming out soon, so if I say stuff without my publisher's approval, then I'm going to be in real hot water. I'm calling people. Hold on a second, I'm going to ask my publisher, okay? Jeez. At least no one came to jail for a car warranty. True. Yes. Hopefully no one came for his extended car warranty. Mr. Guard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone that he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Probably not. Mr. Guard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Are you covering this for the tabloids as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of the tabloids. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Jeez. How did he... First of all, how does he have a phone in jail? I don't understand why he still has his phone in jail. I don't understand that. Is he alright, Mr. Nick? If we're talking about Mr. Unguard's brain here, I'm gonna put my money on it. Dang harsh. Sorry about that. The city president said even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Tokyo, the city that Nickel Samurai protects. Okay, thing. What's that? It's a ticket for a press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard of anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. Anyway, I leave that kind of stuff for my manager. Doesn't even know? That's odd. What if someone was trying to pretend to be him? Maybe. Okay, so since he doesn't know about the press conference, what if someone was going to murder him? Because someone was in costume and the other guy was in the costume. Juan was probably in the Nickel Samurai costume, maybe, I don't know. It's just a theory that I'm talking about. Maybe, I don't know. Because I think Juan was gonna pretend to be him, go on stage, and maybe badmouth himself, maybe confess to some weird thing. Maybe, I don't know. It's where he's gonna go and saying he's talking to no one. Oh my gosh, you might be right. He might not be talking to no one. Maybe that's just a fake phone. Dude, I know throw away money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway. Okay, lawyer badge. Mr. Guard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Imagine like Power's case where he was drugged and got stuff. Oh, maybe, it's possible. It could be another situation like that, too. I'm not much busy with the Nickel Samurai stuff right now. Too much busy. I don't have time to take lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe that I'm a salesman, insurance and extinguishers, and now this? Okay, Okay, maybe him. And it's too bad he's dead. You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree? Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake. If that's such a mistake, then why did you issue an arrest warrant for you? Who's gonna talk to now? Hold on, I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place, okay? Yeah, I think you're right. I think he lost it. Yeah, I think he completely lost it. Cause I highly doubt he has the number of whoever's in charge of this place. Sorry, sir, know a lot of people, don't they? I wonder if the phones even gets reception here. I guess you're right about the warrant after all. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here. Dude, this person looks kind of like a member of my fan club. Who are you gonna call now? Hold on a sec, I gotta ask the fan club president, okay? Dude, you know what? Forget I asked. Okay, another one of the fan clubs. Yeah, I think he did lose it. Yeah, he's definitely lost it. Okay, so nothing about the fan club for this one again. Powers, do you know Powers? I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club? That's Mr. Powers. He's supposed to be kind of a mentor to you. Powers. Oh yeah, he's the guy with the kids exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day. He doesn't seem Powers as a mentor at all. Dang, that's harsh. Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil. Yeah. And I'm way good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular. Yeah. You're also good at sitting in a cell jowl, Mr. Popular. Dang, harsh. Let's see, what else can I show you? Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, looks like a real nice one too. I got it from a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let someone with disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in the need of lawyers, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please, let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man, lawyers these days. All you do is use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your client, as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? The killer. The killer? What is he doing? He looks like he's mulling over something. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help you out as much as I can. Man, I think my lucky star is that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in national spotlight. I don't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? It's really great to be Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough, the Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. On Guard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze, that's what I am. A spring breeze? That's what I kind of scandalous and disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I got out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the warrant, I took a break and went back to my room. After I had a post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. Wait, didn't you just say that you didn't know that you were doing a press conference? And you're alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because at the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought Nickel Samurai was supposed to hold a conference or something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Miss Gordana was already dead at the time. Yeah, that's what I gathered from my manager. I being gathered that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. They searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Juan Cadora. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, that face of his. Can't even tell him the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make the Jamming Ninja movie even though we all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won at the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think I'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did you find something on you? They found a button from Jamming Ninja's costume. A button? I don't even get it either. It was caught in my pleats from my samurai pants, or hukama. Ah. Dude, I really think someone planted it there though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is all I'm gonna get out of them. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's ask one more thing. Let's test Mr. On Guard to see if he really is innocent or not. Or can we do that? Yes. If you use this...
Maya's Megatama? You won't be able to hide any secrets from me, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. Engard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Cadora? Who are you calling now? Please put away your phone and answer this question yourself. Alright, that's just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes John Cadora, okay? Okay, he's telling the truth at the very least. Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or a lock in sight. Which means it's right to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. To be continued. Alright, it's probably a good stopping point. Alright, so we finished the episode 3, and now we're on the episode 2, part 2, tomorrow. Or next Friday. I mean, things are getting crazy. But yeah, it's a good stopping point. Alright, let me just get to a good spot to go to the title screen. Alright. Alright, well, that was intense. So, we finished episode 3, the circus is done. Turns out that Arco was the murderer, and he had the murder weapon, Max's bust, all on his lap the whole entire time, which is interesting. And yeah, Arco didn't mean to kill the ringmaster. He was actually trying to kill Regina, but that failed, and thus killing the ringmaster. Well, that's interesting, but at least Max is safe, so that's good. And now on to the episode 4, that apparently another Steel Samurai situation, probably, where a samurai is getting involved in another samurai's death. I guess has the benefits of having wheelchair. True, especially with him. He had probably a really big wheelchair, so he was able to hide stuff. But yeah, so we got the jamming ninja versus the nickel samurai, which apparently the jamming ninja died somehow. Still gonna try to figure that out next Friday. I have no idea, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We also have to try to save Maya, because that's top priority too. Try to save Maya. As long as Maya doesn't get hurt, I think we should be fine. But as long as she's safe. Yeah. So well, hopefully she's safe. But yeah, we'll hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. If not, oh, that's gonna be bad. But yeah. So alright. So let's see who's here today. So thank you, Zach, for being here. I do appreciate it. Let's see who else showed up today. So let's see. So Catboy, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate the raid. Thank you. And Mossy Stone, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Do appreciate you following. And anyone else, if anyone else is here, still here from the raid, I do appreciate you for hanging out with me all day today. So I appreciate it. Thank you. And if you like what I'm doing, if you want to follow, that'd be great. Again, you don't have to follow. It's no problem. There's no force. I'm not forcing anyone to follow me. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that force people to follow. Yeah, I'm not one of those. If you want to follow, you wanna. If not, that's okay. But be nice, though. But you don't have to. Alright, so let's see. That should be pretty much everything. So, Zach, thank you once again, for showing up and talking to me. And once again, it's your Catboy. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. And Mossy Stone for the follow. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Your support means the world to us. Join us next time around 11:30 p.m. Pacific Time for more magical adventures in gaming and anime. Your companionship brings light to our journey. See you then.